Felix. I'm here with the world famous, the one and only Colt Ford.
I don't know about world famous, but
No, you're world famous. You're world famous, man. So I got a couple questions for you and everything. Well, one of my first questions is your greatest hit album.
Yeah.
Right? How'd you come up and collected your favorite songs from all your first 5 albums? How'd you put them all together?
The fans decided, really. I just put it on them. I never thought I'd get them. I mean, I never thought I'd make one record, let alone have a greatest hits record. For somebody that's never really had a hit song on the chart, I mean, I have as a songwriter, but not as an artist. You know, it was kind of weird to do, but I realized, you know, these songs are hits to my fans, and that's who I made the record for, and that's who I make music for.
Now, which one is your favorite song, and if you had to redo one, which would it be?
I don't have a favorite one. That'd be like asking me what my favorite kid is, really. I really don't. I mean, I've never cut anything that I didn't like. So I've been lucky and fortunate to be able to cut the songs that I wanted to cut. I was never forced to do anything, and you know, I've never cut anything I didn't like. So I couldn't tell you a favorite.
Well, that's good, man. We love your music. Trust me, I am a big fan of your music. So you've done collaborations with the who's who of country music, right? Who's in the near future?
I don't know. I mean, I don't. There's a lot of artists that I'm huge fans of that I'd like to work with, but I don't. I write the songs, and the songs kind of tell me where to go. I really don't write it and go, I'm writing this so I can work with so and so or something. I mean, I just don't do that. I mean, when the song's done, I kind of go, oh, that'd be cool for this one or that one, and then I try to. You know, most of them are my friends, so I reach out to them and say, "Hey, man, check this out. Would you like to be a part of this?"
That's awesome. Now, here's another question. You're described as an innovator of the new sound of country music. Describe your music.
I've never said I was anything but a country artist. I've always thought that. I still think that. You know, and it's that's flattering for people to say that. I wasn't trying to do anything or change any sound or be the pioneer or anything of anything. I just wanted to make songs that I liked. I mean, and that meant something to me, and luckily a bunch of people liked them. And it's cool that people say that, I guess. There's probably a lot of people that are mad that don't like that I've made some changes or whatever. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, it's about the songs and the fans. So, you know, haters are going to hate, and that's fine. I mean, nothing you can do about that. And but there's plenty of other stuff for you to listen to if you don't like this.
Yeah, trust me. I mean, like I said, big fan. Love your music. First time I saw you was at one of the Mudfests.
Yeah.
And trust me, it was insane. It was great. Love your shows.
Thank you.
Now here's a question: as being an owner, as Average Joe, as your record label, and also a golfer.
Yeah.
Right. Now, what's in the near future for like business wise, or like what are you looking into? Or
I'm constantly looking at anything, man. I'm constantly going. I work all the time. My partner now, Shannon, who kind of runs the record label while I'm doing this. I mean, we're just constantly looking for any different ways to do it, and different ways to get the music out there, and different ways to be seen. It just doesn't matter to me, whatever it is. I want to do some more. You know, I was in the new Joe Dirt movie. I'd like to do some more acting, some TV stuff. I'd like to do that. I mean, I'm really, really, really good looking. So
yes, you are. You're better looking than me. Trust me.
So I don't know, man. I'm constantly just trying to figure out different things to do.
Now, your single "Back," one of the highest charting singles you've had at 38. Now, how'd you build such loyal fans without using the mainstream radio?
Well, I'd love to use mainstream radio. It ain't that I don't want to be on there. I mean, I'd give anything to have a hit song, and that song on the official chart has never went to 48. I think it went on 38. It went to like 49, I think. So I've never had a song on the official top 40 chart in Billboard and officially at country radio. That was on one of the smaller things. So I'd give anything to have that, man. I feel like I've got songs that are good enough that deserve to be there. And I want to be there. And I got fans that ask me, why don't you let your songs be played? And I'm like, it ain't me, man. I want it to be on there. I'd give anything for that to happen. But I'm still blessed to be able to do what I do. I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing. I can't give you something any different. I'm not going to change who I am. And Back was one of those songs. It's basically a story about my life, and it was cool to have one of my best friends in the music business, Jake Owen, be a part of it. So that song means a lot to me.
Now, the song "Dirt Road Anthem."
Yeah.
Huge hit. You co-wrote it with Brantley Gilbert.
Yeah.
Correct. And now, how did it get into Jason Aldean's hands?
Brantley and I were just, you know, we had no idea that we were writing anything that special. We just knew it was something that we liked. It was my song for my first record, and you know, Brantley and I, neither one had an official record out there. We just were doing our thing down there in the South and Georgia, and the song just kind of grew underground, and it was me doing it on my record, and Brantley was singing, and then I was opening for Jason. I think we were in Florence, South Carolina, sold out show, like 9,000 people, this arena, and he's like, man, how in the world are 10,000 people singing a song that ain't never been on the radio? And it's like, I don't know. I mean, and he just said, man, that'd be interesting to cut. Michael Knox, who produces him, and Michael was really like the spearhead of, like, he goes, man, I tell you, if you record this song, I think it'll change the game for you. Now, I didn't know, and we didn't know, and really Jason didn't know, and not many artists in town had the wherewithal or intestinal fortitude to do it, and he took a chance, and it worked out correctly, because this has been the biggest song of his career, and Brantley and I are both forever grateful for him cutting that song, and it changed our life and his too.
Yeah, like I said, it's an amazing song. If you were to tell your fans one thing to expect for the future, Colt Ford's future, what would you tell your fans?
I mean, I'm going to still be me, man. I mean, I'm going to constantly push. Every record, I push it further and try to do different stuff, but I never forget the foundation that it was built upon, and I'll never forget that fan base that helped me to be where I am today. So I'm always going to give them that stuff that they really, really love, and then I'm going to constantly push it and hopefully pick up some new fans and take them along that way with me too, and go, oh, that's cool, the Colt did something different. So I'm going to constantly do that. I'm going to keep grinding and trying to make songs, the best songs I can make.
Well, I can tell you right now, I'm one of your number one fans, and being a DJ in country music, man, I love playing your music.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you very
Colt,
much.
Thank you so much for
my
everything.
Pleasure, brother. Thank you.
I can't wait to see you in concert. I'm very excited. I know in a few minutes you're going to be jumping on stage. Again, thank you so much. Very appreciate it for your interview.
Thanks. Thank you all.
We cut 'em all, Jack. Yeah, we told them shotguns. We cut 'em all, Jack. Country boys don't ever